What's going on, everybody? Welcome into another edition of Say Hey Plays. My name is Jose Bouquett, and alongside me today will be Nicky Marino here in a second. Let me bring him on in just a moment, but let me get through some of the nonsense before the show, and then I'll bring him on. We'll cap this Monday card and get right into it. But of course, shout out to everyone watching in the chat. Shout out to you guys, of course. Go ahead and drop a like and the subscribe button below. Of course, subscribe so you can be in the chat too, and you can get into all of our wisdom with all the fans and guys in the chat. We appreciate everyone. We're going to run through yesterday's disaster, I guess I should say. Not really a disaster. First actual losing day of the season, but don't hate it at all. Kind of bad luck, but we will get right into it. And we'll talk about bets I made today. Only one, and I don't have any bets coming into the show. The first time all season I do not have any bets going into the show. So it's going to be an interesting card. Don't know how many bets we're going to end up with. I've got one that I think I'm going to end up making official, but hopefully my man Nicky will help me out. All right, so let's get into yesterday's action real quick, and then we'll shout out the season record and get Nicky on the show right now. So we'll start off 4-6 yesterday, down 2 units. I'll get the bad out of the way first. Minnesota first 5 ended at 0-0, unfortunately. Bailey Ober does his job, but Michael Wacha dominates, so shout out to him. But I just kind of surprised that the Minnesota offense couldn't give me one run there. Then we've got the Colorado first 5. Drew Smyly continues to be good. I was pleasantly surprised by that. It cost me the bet, obviously. Austin Gomber doesn't show up, and the Colorado Rockies don't either, so that was a bad bet there. Cardinals first 5, Dakota Hudson. Man, I don't know. Dakota Hudson had a bad first inning and then figured it out from there. But they lose 4-3 the first 5, so that was unfortunate. Cincinnati Reds first 5, 7-run fourth inning. Unfortunate there, but we got the no run in the first inning. And no run in the first inning doesn't cash in Houston, Seattle. Carlos Correa does not go Yabo, like we said. The positive from yesterday, double up on the Angels game, money line first 5. That cashed pretty comfortably. That made me feel good. No run in the first inning, Cincinnati. Los Angeles Dodgers, Molly, and Andrew Heaney, who apparently is going to be an ace now, I guess, going forward. We'll see. And then Seattle first 5, bet on Brash. Turns out to be pretty good there. And that ended up to be 47-32 plus 22.58 units on the year so far. So not a bad day. And, not a bad day yesterday, I should say. Can't win them all, and then so far today we only had a Red Sox first 5 bet that did not cash. No shout out to Rich Hill, but pitching with a heavy heart, so I can't blame him entirely. All right, so let's go ahead and bring on our guest here, my guy Nicky Marino. Let's see if he's ready for me. Nick, you ready back there? Give me a thumbs up. I think he is. Let's go ahead and bring him on. My guy Nicky Marino. Nick, my man, how are you doing over there?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Nick, how's the baseball season treated over there?
Oh, man, if anybody said it's been great, they are lying to you. But we're doing well, man. Starting the season out, I believe we're 11-4 right now, so not too bad.
That's not bad at all. We don't hate that. If you're not following at the Nicky Marino on Instagram, I believe it is, go ahead and do so, and go ahead and get the subscriber cards in there and subscribe to Nicky and all these lovely things. Nick, before we get into this card, give people a little taste of what you do, like you did last time, just for the people that might not have seen you on your first appearance on this show. A successful appearance, I'd say. But let people know what you do and how they can get in touch with you and all that good stuff.
What's up, guys? Yeah, so I got the Nicky Marino show. I have the Meet Me at the Window podcast, all on my YouTube channel. You guys can follow me on all platforms, mainly Instagram, IG at the Nicky Marino. I've been in the sports business for 15 plus years, selling picks, sports handicapper, 7 plus years, same page, ain't going nowhere, since day one. So we build and we build bankrolls. That's what I do for my clients, and I have a customized betting formula, 100% hands-on consultant when it comes to any sport. So that's what we do. We build bankrolls and we win. That's why you meet me at the window, man. That's what we do. So that's a little bit about me. And if you guys want, you can follow me on Instagram, shoot me a DM for free consultation. If you guys need any advice on anything, I'm always around, and feel free to hit me up.
Hey, that's awesome. Thank you, Nicky, for that. And do please hit him up. And I'll put this graphic up here. Yesterday was Say Hey 11. You guys can see the record on the board. But as always, our new tradition starting on this show, let's rip off the new banner. Let's get this show started. Let's get into Say Hey Plays 12. Appreciate the people of Baltimore, as always, for that lovely video. Let's get right into this card. 3 cancellations, 3 postponements, I should say, actually, making this card lighter than it already was. So we'll get right into the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Eric Lauer versus Zack Thompson here on the bump. Not a sexy matchup, and not a matchup I would recommend to non-baseball fans. I will obviously admit that. Zack Thompson, last time out, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, a home run, 3 Ks, and a walk versus the Chicago Cubs. And offense has been pretty good, so that's a pretty good outing there for Zack Thompson. Right now, the Pirates are 15th against lefties. That is what Eric Lauer is. 690 OPS, 276 OPS, and 86 at-bats. For Eric Lauer, last time out for him, he was at Baltimore, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 4 runs, only 3 of them earned off a home run, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. The Milwaukee Brewers right now are 15th against righties. Small sample size, as always, we'll say in this early season, 221 at-bats, a 650 OPS, and a 222 batting average. What do you got here, Nicky? I don't think I could find anything on this game. This is kind of a bum fight for me. I don't like the Brewers. I don't love Zack Thompson. Anything here?
Well, it seems to me with this Brewers team, you don't know what you're going to get out of them. They're just like, for me this year with the Brewers, it's like if I'm on them, I'm wrong. If I'm off them, I'm wrong as well. But Pittsburgh, the Pirates here, they've been producing a lot. They've been producing some runs offensively. They've been against Washington all year. They've been putting up 4 to 6 runs a game. And Zack Thompson, I do expect the Brewers to put at least 3 to 4 here, 3 to 4 up him. Maybe knock him out early. He hasn't really shown anything for me to back him. Eric Lauer, we'll see what we get out of him. Another starter that's been up and down. Brewers minus 175, heavy juice here. My lean is towards the over 8.5 tonight. I think you get 3 to 4 out of Pittsburgh, and maybe five, 6 out of Milwaukee against Pittsburgh's. They got a washed up pen. They're not really a sharp pen. So if I lean in this game, I'm leaning towards the over 8.5.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that number is the way it is. As the people that watch this show know, I'm not a totals better right now. I don't have my confidence up there yet. So I would lean over with you as well there. Shout out to everyone watching as well. I should have done this earlier, but shout out to everyone commenting too. Eldorado, the custodian, my man, Real Deal Prime, Man Bear Pig, Ron Lofton, Rockstar 82, Real Deal Prime, name that I can't simply pronounce. A bunch of letters there. Appreciate you guys all. Anthony saying Nets in 5. Well, it's actually Celtics in 5. Good sir. Hate to see that. Preston Ekdahl in the building. I'm wearing a jersey while it's snowing in West Wisconsin and in Michigan. Shout out to Big Show Picks also in here. Euro Morpheus. I'm going to call you Evan Morpheus. Sabino Anguano. Appreciate you for watching. All you guys. DJen Woodworker. Jamal Martin. Ron Lofton again. Appreciate you guys very much. Yeah, again, I'm leaning over here with you, so we'll just keep it moving, kind of a bum fight game, and we'll keep it moving to the game. The team that I feel this way about, you said the Brewers were your team like this. The Cubs are mine. I can't get with the Cubs. I fade the Cubs, they kill me. I bet on the Cubs, they murder me again. It's just I can't do it, and I don't know.
We all have that 1 or 2 teams that just do it to us all the time, man. It's like a sports betting myth. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, you think it's a myth, and then you start betting on sports, and you realize, wow, there really are teams like this. Tampa Bay Rays, Chicago Cubs, Shane McClanahan, the ace of this staff, back on the mound versus, I guess, the ace of the Chicago Cubs, Kyle Hendricks. Honestly, here I was looking at a no run on the first inning, but it's just way too juiced on my book, so I didn't want to take it. I'd much rather bet on Kyle Hendricks at home. I would say he's he's obviously, his nickname is the professor, but at Wrigley Field, that's his home. That's where he does his best work. So honestly, I was initially looking towards a Cubs spot here, because I don't know. This Cubs team, like I said, they just always bite me in the ass right now. They're fifth against lefties, 887 80 OPS, 287 average, and 94 at bats. So a good little sample size there. Shane McClanahan, a good pitcher, obviously, but against Oakland last time out, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, with 2 Ks, and he gave up 2 hits, just one of those being a home run that really sunk him there. So I'm kind of back and forth on this game. I honestly don't want to back the Cubs because they've bit me so many times, but it seems like I might be doing it again to me.
Yeah, so I actually love the Tampa Bay Rays tonight.
Okay, thank God. I'm off of it completely then. Perfect.
I do. I love the Rays tonight. I think Shane McClanahan, he's coming off a up and down start against Oakland when Oakland took 3 or 4 out of Tampa. But I think I'm a fan of Shane. I think he's got some good stuff. He's got a really good splitter, got some nice off speed, and that overpowering fastball. I think he gives trouble to the Cubbies offense lineup tonight. And same thing with Kyle Hendricks. Okay, he keeps the ball down. He's got good off speed stuff. He gets a lot of ground balls, but he does find himself in trouble. Sometimes he has control problems. So I just think Tampa Bay Rays. I think their lineup finds some ways to put 3 to 5 runs on the board, and I think the Rays. I think the Rays cover the money line. They cover the run line. They win 4-5-1. So that's what that's my lean on this game.
Thank God you said that, Nicky. I'm completely off of this game. Then I don't want to touch this game. I'm going to keep moving on because I don't even want to look at the Cubs colors or logos anymore. Next game, the Los Angeles Angels versus the Houston Astros. It seems like every interdivision series in this AL West is going to be fun. The Astros coming back off of their one against the Mariners, who I think is going to compete with them in this division, and now going back home to face an Angels team who I think is also in this division race as well. 6-4 right now to start the season. Good start, relative. Michael Lorenzen on the mound versus Luis Garcia here. Now, I like Luis Garcia. I really like him at home. And I think I'm going to trust Michael Lorenzen here to get through the lineup 2.5 times clean, or I should say 1.5 times clean, I should say. Last time out, Lorenzen, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run off a home run, 0 walks, 7 Ks versus the Miami Marlins. A pretty good offense there. They're also right now, the Los Angeles Angels are first off of right-handed pitchers. 884 OPS, 268 average, 209 plate appearances. Now, again, like I said, I trust Luis Garcia at home. He's got a 2.87, I believe, ERA. I didn't write it down. But he's got a sub-3 at home, so I like him there. But honestly, again, I was leaning towards a full game under 9 or a first 5 under here, and I think that was the play I was alluding to earlier when I want to make this one official. I think I'm going to take the first 5 under 4.5 here at -105. Nicky, please either dissuade me or make me feel better about my pick here.
I mean, no Trout tonight, right? He's day to day.
Mike Lorenzen is. Huh? He's an idiot. He had an opportunity just to turn right into the pitch, just get your ass in there on it, and decided he just moves his hand directly where that ball is and just gets clobbered right in the hand. Just idiotic.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been showtime, man. Showtime,
Yeah, he's gotten hot.
This guy's he's the real deal, Ohtani, And this, like I said, like you said too, this Angels lineup, I mean, they do have a few holes in their lineup that they can upgrade to, but I will tell you this, they're playing good baseball. And I'm a big fan of Coach Madden, you know what I mean? I've always liked him, Tampa, since he's been in Tampa, he phenomenal manager. I'm seeing Mike Lorenzen. What are we going to get out of him tonight? It's either he's sharp out of the gate or he's going to get completely smacked. So that's what we're going to see there. So the Astros, I mean, -150, the line looks a little short there. And Luis Garcia, good like I said, yeah, he's good. He good outings at home, but can Lorenzen survive this Astros lineup, man? They've been on fire, man.
That's my concern. That's the main thing that I'm worried about in this first 5 under bet. I don't want to put my money on Michael Lorenzen, but this Monday.
But you are, hey,
yeah, but I am. Here we are. I'm doing it. I'm going to take the first 5 under 4.5 here. This card is so short, so ugly that it's going to make me put my money on Michael Lorenzen, and here we are. I'm doing it. So Nick, you just made me feel a lot better about it, though.
What's the total? 4.5.
4.5. Yeah, I got it at 4.5 minus 105 for our guy, for me, I should say, on Bovada. Yeah. You can mess around, move it on Bovada, which is something I enjoy, but I'm taking the 4.5. If you've got big balls, maybe you want to move it down to a 3.5. I don't hate that either, as well. All right,
let's go. First half under 4.5. Let's go.
All right, so Nick, let's move on to this next game. The Philadelphia Phillies going to the Rockies, who also, again, might be my bugaboo team. I don't know. It is either the Cubs or Rockies. We'll figure that out here shortly. Aaron Nola versus Chad Kuhl. Now, again, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I seem to have an affinity for fading these kind of pitchers. I was fading Zack Wheeler, his weird offseason, spring training, whatever you want to call him. Justin Verlander, mixed results. Now, I kind of want to fade Nola here again. Right now, you can look at Nola's last 2 starts versus the Mets on the 13th, 3.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, a home run, 3 walks, 5 Ks. That's not ideal, obviously. You can go back to Oakland in his first start, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 home runs, 7 Ks, no walks. Not Aaron Nola stats is what I'll say it. Versus Chad Kuhl, who obviously is no one's delight. No one really wants to bet on Chad Kuhl. He had a good start of his season at Texas, 4 1/3, 2 hits, an earned run, 4 walks, 5 Ks. Don't know how he managed that, but I don't know what it is, man. I think I want to lean at Rockies here again. I don't think I can get there, though, unfortunately. Nola at Coors Park. He's pitched here before, 3 starts, a 2-0. 4.12 ERA and 19 innings pitched, 3 home runs, 21 hits, 20 Ks, and only 4 walks there. Yeah, I don't think Chad Kuhl is my guy here. I don't think Chad Kuhl can hold this Phillies offense down for too long. He's had success against them before. The big boppers, Schwarber, Castellanos, Harper, and JT, they all have had mixed results. Schwarber 3 for 17. 5 Ks and a double. Castellanos 4 for 16, triple and a home run. Harper 1 for 8, and JT the only one that really has any kind of success, 2 for 4 with a home run off of him. So I think I'm staying off this game. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe my man Nicky here will convince me of something. What do you have here?
Well, I'm not too fucking excuse my French. I'm not too happy with these Phillies. They cost me like 11,000 yesterday. I had them on a 16 parlay, 5 out of 6. It's just, brutal. I mean, Zack Wheeler, man, he just
can't do it.
He just doesn't have it, man. Like
not away from Phillies, not away from home. I think he's only a bet on pitcher right now at home, and this whole thing with only making not making a spring training start, and now that was his second start against real opponents. That's just scary to me. I just know that's just a scary proposition.
I'll tell you this, man. I think. Yeah, this Phillies offense is real explosive, from 1 to 9. I mean, you got Alex Bohm, he's batting the 8-hole when he is playing, I mean. And they are at Coors Field, and you do know the ball flies at Coors Field. The total here is 11 here, so Phillies minus 160. Aaron Nola, when Aaron Nola's on, he's on, And Chad Kuhl, he probably get. I'm not a big believer in his stuff. He's usually all over the place. But I gotta lean. I mean, the heavy juice here. I gotta lean Phillies here, and I gotta think Phillies money line, and I gotta think it gets close to the over. It gets close to the over here. Because I mean, the Phillies bullpen has not been great whatsoever. So if you're getting, even if you get a good 5 or 6. Out of Nola, you still got to get 3.5 out of their bullpen. So in Colorado, they've been putting up some runs. They're good. they're good for 3 or 4, you know. So, but I go Phillies. I lean here, Phillies money line, Phillies -1.5. If you want to fade the juice, or even first over first 5, you know, 5.5 over first 5. That can definitely that can definitely roll too. So that's what I think about this game. This Phillies team, man, they got always have good teams, but can they get the W's, man? You know, it's just I think they need a better. They should have went. I understand going after Castellanos. I mean, Bryce Harper, he's a good friend of mine. Like I work out with him in the off season at Lifetime here in Vegas, and the guy's on fire, man. He's hitting the ball well. He's locked in. So, I mean, we know the team can definitely put up runs, but can they pitch? You know what I mean? Like, offense wins games, but pitching wins championships. So, yeah. I think they should have went. I think they definitely should have went after an arm or two in the offseason. But we'll see what happens. You know, we're still early in the year. But, yeah, I think the Phillies roll here, and I think it gets close to the over.
I don't hate that at all. You know, I think the Phillies are a little too pricey for me, but obviously, like, that's just a lean, so we won't have to worry about the juice there. And by the way, my man Danzo here chiming in. Nola is a top 3 least profitable pitchers in baseball, I should say, in the first 5 last year. Colorado owns this guy. Look at the numbers. Blackman batting .618 at the bat. Wow, so I like that.
Over.
DGen, yeah, there you go. There's an over. That's the reasons for the over right there. DGen Woodworker says, I need to see more from Kuhl. Yeah, and I agree with you right there. I mean, you just need to kind of see more from him. So I appreciate that, guys. And as always, watching the show, we always appreciate it. Hit the like, 100 live viewers. So shout out to you.
How many people we got in here?
100 live viewers. We love it. We love it.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great.
That's what we need. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, that's great.
Nicky Marino, you bring the people. The people need to see that face of yours. We want to see that lovely face and those muscles that Bryce Harper built. All right, next game here. Another ugly game here. This is the bum fight of all bum fights here. 2 cellar dwellers, the Baltimore Orioles versus the Oakland Athletics. Frankie Montas on this team a lot longer than a lot of people suspected. Won't be on this team past the trade deadline. I'll bet you guys that. Spenser Watkins on the other side for the Orioles, who had a good start. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs. Only one of them earned, though. So, sure. 2 walks and a K for Spenser against Milwaukee. Frankie Montas is going to be his 3rd start out. So, of course, the A's are going to juice everything they can get out of Frankie before he goes. Against Tampa Bay, last time out, he bounced it back in pretty impressive fashion. 6 in a 3rd innings pitch, 5 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned, a home run. 6 Ks, and the all-important 0 walks. Of course, he started his year at Philadelphia. Tough start there. 5 innings pitch, 6 hits, 5 earned runs there. 2 offenses I don't want to bet on, truthfully. 25th versus right-handers for the Orioles. 22nd for the A's. I got nothing here again. Like I said, I think this card's pretty dicey. Now I'm looking at the screen again. I'm going to double-check this. The Oakland Athletics are a -185. That is insanity. I am never going to take the A's at that kind of number. Honestly, I'd rather take the Orioles here just for that stupid number, but Frankie Montas is a good enough pitcher for me to stay off. Nick, what do you got here?
I love the over here. I love the over here. The line tells the whole world take the under at 7.5, but I do like the over here. And I lean towards the Orioles here. I'm telling you, man. Who are the A's -185? I mean, yeah. I think that's a little too chalky. Frankie Montas been, he's been real shaky here, and Baltimore in the past, they have good, they have good run production numbers against Frankie and Oakland at Oakland. So I do Spenser Watkins. You never know what we're going to get out of him, but I do think and this Oakland Athletics team, man, they put up runs, man. This team can hit. I was just talking about it on my show. Like, you have a bunch of no-name guys from 1 to 9 in the lineup, but these guys are hitting, they're producing runs, And I think we get some runs out of Baltimore as well. So I love the over here, 7.5.
I was going to mention this, and I was going to ask, thank you for mentioning this, El Dorado Custodian. This is the A's home opener. And I am willing to guarantee you guys that there is not going to be a fucking soul in that building. There's going to be a very limited amount of people at that place, I guarantee you. And by the way, James S. mentioning that I could use a couple push-ups. I would rather die than work out, James. That is one of my mantras in life. Working out and being sore is past. I'm past that now. Nicky, I respect you and your workout grind, but I simply refused. See,
Let's go, baby.
Body by Trout, or body by Harper, I should say. Body by Harper right there. Next game for us, an interesting game. Finally an interesting game. A game that might have to get some juice to watch. Finally, Cincinnati Reds versus the San Diego Padres.
Hey,
there we go.
Padres, baby. Who gave you that plus money last week? Huh?
There you go. Yes, you did. Yes, I remember. That was awesome. I tailed. That was a great time. Official on the record, too. I'm going to do something like that again here, so we'll figure that out here soon. Nick Lodolo, 0-1. A struggle of a start, but, first time out, he's not Hunter Green. It's kind of tough to make your debut with Hunter Green when he's out there doing that, and you're just like, ho-hum, throwing like 95 as a lefty is electric. 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 home runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks versus the vaunted Cleveland Guardians offense. Right now, the Cincinnati Reds are 27th against lefties. 2-8 overall as a team, just struggling. San Diego Padres 6-5. Sean Manaea making his third start, 1-1. Pretty good, I would say a 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, 2 walks performance at San Francisco is good enough to get you the win usually, but he took the loss there. I think he's a solid starter. I would lean towards the Padres here, obviously, but a minus 175 is just ridiculous juice, so can't take that. I think I might take the first 5 here. I'm going to go look at it here soon. But overall, I think another stay-off game for me. San Diego Padres, by the way, 7th against lefties this year. 779 OPS and a 221 average and 86 at-bats. So obviously a short sample size. I think I'm going to stay off this game. Like I said, let me double-check the first 5 while I'm talking here. First 5 minus a half for the Padres is minus 125. So just too much for me, guys. Just too much for me there. And you guys know how I do about first 5 team totals if I'm going to fade Lodolo, who I think is a pretty good pitcher. And truth be told, right now you can get a first 5 over 2.5 at plus 125. But I don't think I've hit one of those all year. So no thank you. No thank you for me here. As Nicky Marino, I think Bryce Harper is knocking on his door right now, so he has got to go get the door. I don't blame him. I think Nick enjoys when I mention him and his budding friendship with Bryce Harper, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to double check and look at the chat here and look at your guys' looks. By the way, Swaggy DNYC, F Rich Hill, and F the Sox. Yeah, that was a tough outing for Rich Hill. There, I did not enjoy it. And by the way, G Martinez, a question for the chat: doubleheader rules back to 9 innings. No, 7-inning doubleheaders. We're going to have a couple of those mañana, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But 7-inning doubleheaders, I'm actually kind of excited for 7-inning doubleheaders again.
We're gonna have a shit ton of them here because there's rain. There's rain everywhere.
Yeah, no, I mean it's brutal, but I kind of like the 7-inning doubleheaders, to be honest. I think the 7-inning games are interesting, to say the least. And they make it all about the starting pitchers, which obviously are only cap, basically, the starting pitchers.
Guys, if you want free money tonight, and if you want free money tonight,
yeah,
Padres minus 1.5, baby. Let's go.
Okay, beautiful. There we go. So there's your take on this game. Tell me more about it.
Listen. So Sean Manaea coming over from the AL into the NL. The guy's been lights out. I mean, he almost threw a no-no in the opener. His second start, he lost 2-1. I mean, the guy's been phenomenal. He's been sharp as you can be. I mean, I'm a big believer in this guy. I think he has nasty stuff, and he's consistent. Okay, that's a big part of betting baseball. You got to bet. Consistency is key. So I do. I like the Padres tonight, and Nick Lodolo, I just think he's all over the place. I think the Padres are gonna smash him, and they're gonna have a slugfest tonight. Score 5, 6, 7, 8 runs tonight, and get the job done. Heavy juice minus 175. Take a shot. I'd also take a shot here in the I take a shot with the over here in the first 5 as well. I understand, guys. It's tough. Like I said before, it's tough to lay a lot of juice in these baseball games. But if you have the money, it's always the safest way to bet baseball. I mean, put up $17.50 to win 1,000 here. I mean, I know it's a lot of money for a lot of sports bettors, but that's just sometimes the way I bet. But I do think they cover the run line here as well. I think they come. I think Manaea throws a gem, and the Padres put up a good amount of run production for Manaea. So Padres tonight. Let's go.
Okay, I like that. By the way, Nick, you'll have to answer this question to me. I thought they dropped I thought they, I guess, re-added the 7-inning doubleheaders because I thought that the players wanted to get out of there basically quicker. You'll have to let me know about that, and we'll figure that out tomorrow, I guess, all together. Is there a 7 or 9-inning doubleheaders? I'm not 100% sure now. You guys made me a little weary about it because I knew I thought they were going to drop it, but then they weren't. They ended up not doing it. So I'm not.
Yeah, I believe it's two 7-inning games.
Okay, cool. So, we will for sure figure that out tomorrow, but I think I'm going to stick with the 7 innings. I think they changed it right at the last minute along with the ghost runner rules, just because players, they like – here's a simple fact of the matter is if you have an option of leaving work quicker, you're going to take that option. So the players are like, yeah, let's leave work quicker. 7-inning doubleheader, sure. What's not? So I think I'm gonna make that official too. By the way, Nick, I think that's gonna be my first run line of the year. I'm gonna take with you. We'll roll with the Padres again. I've had the Padres are gonna make a run in the back of my head. Your voice saying that. It's the last time you were on. You said you were high on the Padres this year, and I mean Padres I think are a good squad, obviously. And when Tatis comes back, it's only gonna get better. So if they can just manage this, and they have been, like I said, I forgot what their record is. I think it's like 5-6 or something like that. 6-5. I think they're a good squad, and I think when Tatis comes back, for sure, they'll be fun. So I'm taking the Padres run line -1.5 plus 115. I got it at. So this will be a fun game. Atlanta Braves versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. The last game on the card. Defending world champions versus arguably the best team in baseball. The 7-2 Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw back on the mound. We obviously know what he did last time out against the Twins. 7 innings of perfect baseball, 13 Ks, 0 walks. Really, really impressive stuff from Clayton Kershaw. The Minnesota Twins batters could not tell really what the difference between a fastball and a slider was when it came to Kershaw. It was super impressive. Right now, the Clayton Kershaws, I'll call them, they're 5th right now versus right-handed pitching, I should say. 800 to 286 OPS. So Dodgers are going to do what the Dodgers do. They pitch well. They hit well. They've got an electric bullpen. That's just why they're the best team in baseball and probably the favorites to win the World Series. I don't know what the records are right now or the updated odds, but I would assume so. Versus Huascar Nola, no one's favorite pitcher to bet on. 3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 5 earned runs against the Washington Nationals. And I've told you guys, the most telling number for me, if you pitch well or poorly, if you give up 5 earned runs, sure. But if you give up 3 home runs and those 5 home runs, I'll give you a little more forgiveness. But he only gave up 1 home run in that outing, so he just got batted around left and right against the Nationals lineup that we know not to be very succinct and successful in their appearances. Right now, this Atlanta Braves offense, 9th against left-handed pitching, 739, 253, and 75 plate appearances. I think this lefty's a little different, though, in Clayton Kershaw. -215 for the Dodgers against the defending world champions, which is kind of crazy to say out loud. I've got nothing here. Obviously, the Braves have had some success against Kershaw in his past. They've seen him a bunch. Ozuna, 417. Homer. He's done his cycle, I guess you should just call it. Home run, double, triple, 7 Ks. Guys like Travis d'Arnaud, just cannot see him. 1 for 12. Dansby Swanson, 3 of 11. Duvall, 1 for 9 with a home run. Olsen's seen him only 3 times. So it'll be an interesting game here. I think this will be a funner game to watch and to bet on. I would probably say Dodgers going away. Maybe a run line look here. Nick, what do you got here?
I'm going against you here. I'm taking the Braves on the money line, or the Braves +1.5 here.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Huascar Nola is. I think he's going to give this. I think he's going to give this Dodger lineup a little trouble, and Clayton Kershaw coming off an absolute gem, and one of my tools in baseball is, when a guy throws a gem like he did. 80 pitches, Brian Roberts, which is the worst fucking coach in the world, pulls the guy when he's got an active no-no. Actually, not a no-no, a perfect game, guys. A perfect game, 80 pitches, and they yank him through 7. It absolutely it cringes me inside. Like, it drives me insane. But yeah, I like the Braves here on the money line. I think they're a real scrappy team. They've been playing good baseball. What's his I got Matt Olson. Matt Olson, bro. Matt Olson's been crushing the baseball. I think Atlanta, puts up some numbers here, scores some runs, and I think Huascar he throws a good game and gives trouble to the Dodgers. So I'm taking the Braves money line because I got big cojones, But if you guys are betting it, take the run line plus 1.5. But I do think Atlanta gets the W here out in LA. So,
wow, that is in fact gigantic balls right there, Nick. Those are gigantic balls you have on there. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show my little balls, and I'm gonna take Atlanta plus 1.5 at even money. I can't believe I'm saying that, to be honest with you, Nick. This is the faith that I have in you. I believe in your capping. You're a great capper. Yeah. You do this for a living. If you think that Clayton Kershaw, which makes sense, it makes complete sense. It's just like if a basketball player puts up 70, you're not taking his total points over the next night he's going. So it makes complete sense. I like that look. I'm going to take it with you. Atlanta Braves plus 1.5. Even money, evens as we call it here, plus 100. And like you said, if you've got big balls, take the money line. Take them money line, almost plus 200, plus 175. Exactly, Nick. Show your balls off right there.
You guys ever watch Major League? Remember Serrano?
Yeah,
that's the Japanese guy, Serrano.
That movie's awesome. Shout out to that guy. I wonder what that Japanese actor is doing nowadays. I want him to actually be playing baseball. I hope he's in like the KBO, just like hitting like 250. Just slapping singles, and then every once in a while climbing up the wall and catching a barehanded home run robbery. That's all I'd want from my baseball players, to be honest. All right, so we appreciate everyone for watching. As always, we're going to hit a quick commercial break. We'll get our shit together, and we'll get our best bets. I've only got 3 here for you guys, but like we said, it's a short card, so I'm surprised I even have 3. I didn't think I was going to have 3 to begin with. So let's hit this commercial break real quick, and we'll come back on the other side with best bets. Thanks as always to Southtown 101 Manscaped for watching or for sponsoring the show. I appreciate them. Promo code Pub Sports on Manscaped, $24 off the all-in-one package. We appreciate that. I will get into the best bets here, but of course, before we will shout out all of our beautiful listeners, Julian Cesario, Danzo, my guy, Dodgers run line here. You guys are all in the Dodgers here. That's funny. I see you, Swaggy DNYC. Ron Lofton, Lessman. I do not, in fact, have a hernia. Those are, in fact, my big ball. Well, I should say I have little balls. Those are his big balls. So I'll ask him. Here in a second. Ronald G. Dodgers in a rout. LA wins. Hey, it takes balls to fade Clayton Kershaw off of a great start like that. So I do not hate that at all. Best bets here. I've only got 3. Here. Short card. I've got Los Angeles Angels, Houston Astros first 5 under 4.5, Going to bet that. I'll double check on the juice right now for everyone. I've got the San Diego Padres run line. I'm trusting my guy Nicky Marino over there, and of course, I'm trusting him again. Two trust spots for me on. I believe the better capper here, Nicky Marino. Dodgers run line, Braves run line plus 1.5 even money. Padres run line minus 1.5 at plus 115. Very excited. And that first 5 under 4.5 for you guys. I'm double checking. Let me see here. Under 4. Oh, I'm not even getting a 4.5 anymore, actually. That is tragic. I'm getting only a 4 or a 5. So I will double check that and I will get back to you guys then. So I've got 2 plays so far, the run line and the plus 1.5 for the Braves. Nicky, what do you got here? Anything official you want to make out for us?
I got the Pittsburgh Pirates over 8.5.
Okay. I love that. By the way, run line 4.5, I found it is at minus 110. So minus 110 juice there for the 4.5 first 5 under 4. But you have the Pirates.
I got the Tampa Bay Rays money line.
All right.
And the Atlanta Braves plus 1.5.
TL plus 1.5. All right. And you hit the Pirates, you said?
Pirates over 8.5, yeah.
Over 8.5. Thank you very much, my man, Nick. Where can the people find you at so we can get more Nicky Marino in our lives?
Guys, follow me on Instagram at the Nicky Marino. Follow my Facebook page, facebook.com/the Nicky Marino. YouTube, the Nicky Marino. Make sure you like and subscribe. And guys, if you do not follow me, and if you guys never, bought a package from me or did any business or, listen, guys, I tell you, I'm documented. I'm one of the best in the business, man. This industry is saturated. Like, I got my own studio, like my own podcast, everything. I actually do the work. When it comes to handicap, I take this stuff really serious, and my clients are number one. So, guys, listen, I'm doing a giveaway. Okay? I'm giving out a couple free full season MLB packages, okay? We're doing a raffle. I'll be posting the giveaway post tomorrow. So what you need to do is go to my page, follow me, and follow the instructions on the post. You need to like the post, and then comment your favorite emoji in the comments, and that will be your entry into Friday's raffle. I'll be doing a live raffle on IG Live Friday at 2:30 p.m. Pacific. So if you want to jump in that giveaway, you know what to do. Just go to my IG, follow me, and look out for that giveaway post. And also, if you guys want to buy any of my packages, you go to my website, thenickymarino.com. Everything was there. You can learn everything about me right there. And yeah, guys, it's a pleasure. I thank you guys for letting me tune in, tap in with you guys, man. I love what you guys are doing. It's great. And let's make some money and meet me at the window, baby.
Yes, meet him at the window. That's my man at the Nicky Marino. By the way, we'll end it with this. El Dorado Custodian with a $20 dono. Appreciate you, my man. Much love. We be pubbing. El Dorado, a frequent viewer of the show. We appreciate you, my man. I'll get your banner up there, Manana, and you will be there up there with the legends that have also donated on this program. So we appreciate them. Today's a Monday, so we'll be back again tomorrow, Tuesday, 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. Back again. Bigger card, thankfully, so we'll get it back into it. Better night coming today. I can feel it. Nick, we've got my good vibes going. The run line's going to hit. I like this. I'm feeling good. Maybe I'll do some push-ups today. Maybe I'll do a push-up or two. How about that, Nick? How do you feel about that? I'll get a push-up, and I'll also hit up my friend Bryce Harper, and I'll tell him, Bryce, I did some push-ups today. What else do you recommend for me? I need to get my arms as big as you, my man. We'll figure it out. Thank you, as always, Nick. We appreciate you, and thanks, everyone, for watching. We will catch you guys tomorrow, like I said. Until then, again, meet us at the window.
Later, guys.